Hello everyone, we're back again. See, I missed a stream day, so I don't actually remember exactly where we left off. Because it's been a while. But I'll see. Apparently I'm in my office with this fucking douche.
Mr. Wright, so, what's going on with the case, anyway? I'm a little confused.
Yeah, me too. I haven't been here for a few days, so don't ask me to explain. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? Phoenix, you're the worst lawyer ever. The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
Alright, let's do it!
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. I mean, nothing's changed then.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
You can read my mind, so maybe you will be help. You can just read the minds of the fucking murderers? Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show.
Even if you have prescription glasses, it's not going to help.
Let's go! Science awaits us!
Alright. I'm still just in awe at the fucking chalk outline that's just, like, limply flopped out of the boot of the car.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Why are you here? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
That oil drum, was it empty? I don't remember what you sound like, oh god.
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. My sister, erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never!
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all!
What? Stop reading my thoughts!
It's just, we're both professionals at what we do,
and I trust her. You are not a professional, you're a child. You were like, what, 15? Big words for a high school student. Yeah, see? Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Oh, God. Hold on, there's noise outside my room.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid!
Are you going to fucking dissolve my corpse with that? Well, luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
I mean, apparently you can't trust your own either because you need these and yet you don't wear them. Me? What do I have to do with?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
What? We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it. Although...
Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses.
Oh no, they're gonna be like fucking Iron Man glasses. Huh? And you had an extra pair of those things? They're gonna be like... Oh, Jesus Christ.
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Ah, my eyes! Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains.
Oh god. This is so weird. I'm a fucking Terminator. Psst, psst. Ugh. I'm gonna spray it everywhere. I'm gonna spray it and pray it.
Yow!
Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to spray anywhere else. Here we go. Examine, please. There's glowing blue alien blood on the ground. What is happening? Yes. Taking a nice long look at this blood on the floor. Zoom in and enhance? I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. Why are you looking at her? So, is this a bloodstain?
It's... Come! Ugh! Gross! Emma, you're shaking. It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
I mean, it's fucking glowing blue. It's not like it really reflects the real thing. Scientific investigation in action. Did you never, like, accidentally cut yourself as a child?
Okay, well, we definitely know this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount of blood, the bloodstain's location. I mean, both are a bit weird. I'm gonna say the amount of blood. And there's no footprints either. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? And don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, Look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe!
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright! I'm gonna mark the floor plans when we find a bloodstain, okay? See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Like, who are you trying to convince here, Emma? Yeah. And this stuff's pretty handy, too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that.
Luminol testing fluid received from one very proud-looking Emus guy. Solution for use for scientific investigation. Finds blood traces. Spray to use.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
So you're telling me you were just looking at me through, like, fucking red glasses right now? Like a Terminator? I hope nothing is glowing, like, around my fucking crotch region. And then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
I guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious.
Ah!
Oh god, it's the cowboy? Huh! Nope, that's you. Leave me alone, please. I want to snap your head off.
I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Starr! You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house.
Oh my god, class.
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering.
Can I just leave? You know what, I actually want to show you... Never mind. I want to talk to you. And unfortunately, I probably have to talk to you.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Miss Starr, but don't apologize to her. She tried to fuck up the entire trial.
No, it's okay. It was my fault.
Absolutely right.
Oh, we know.
See? He was on my side on this one.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry.
I don't accept your apology.
Sorry? You lied on the witness stand.
That's unforgivable. Yeah, you should be in jail. You should not be apologizing to me. You should be locked up in the fucking slammer. Oh god, she's going dark mode.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the evidence from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman.
You don't have any honor as a detective. You're not even a detective anymore. You're a fucking lunch lady selling day-old food.
I know this photograph is something important to tell us, but what? So, you were a detective, were you, Miss Starr? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. No. I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
No, you just seem like a demon all the time.
I wouldn't doubt it. Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect.
You were a detective? Are you sure you weren't a fucking interrogator?
And before long, they called me the Cough-Up Queen.
That really, it still sounds like a porn name.
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go? Fired? Usually you would say fired and then correct it to let go, but Phoenix just wants to twist the knife.
I felt that I'd found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean...
She doesn't mean what, Phoenix? You really just want to say she doesn't mean and then not follow it up? Like, it was a week ago. I don't remember what... Oh, never mind. I remember what SL9 is. Sorry, Phoenix, sorry. What do you think of my attorney's badge? Pretty cool, right?
That looks like a petrified piece of provolone.
That's one way to... yeah? Huh? It's not! It's my attorney's badge!
I think a petrified piece of provolone would fetch more on the open market. Look, my badge isn't up for sale. Not yet, at least.
Phoenix. I'll show you this, and since you just mentioned SL9, you'll forget about it.
What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Really? That's interesting.
That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
Do I have to ask her twice? What? She's just not going to tell us more? Is that a no? Do I show you the other one, or does that just tell me the same thing? Okay, no, it just tells me the same thing. Can you please tell me more about the SL9 incident? Like, so Phoenix just asks, can you tell us more, and then she just doesn't answer. Spray her in the eyes with the luminol testing fluid. Could you take a look at this?
Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it. Yeah, the fucking women usually react that way, huh, Phoenix?
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this.
She just has tea with her?
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite!
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. And luminol testing fluid that I've sprayed in her eyes. But she didn't seem to react. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here. So I'm gonna go to, can I go to Edgeworth's office? Just imagining we go in, Edgeworth is craned over the chessboard with the blue and the red piece, and he's making them kiss. Edgeworth, what are you doing? The Phoenix! You weren't supposed to see this!
Well, this place is classy today as it was yesterday.
And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Ema. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing. I wish he was doing me, though. I guess we'll have to come back. Sure. Are you sure you don't want to take a little look at the chessboard that completely resembles you? Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are meant to blah blah blah. And check out that poor pawn, his head is spiky hair or something, and he's got kiss marks all over him. Is this semen? What the hell? Wait. You know what you do? You take out your, Can I use this? No. Take out the luminol testing fluid and spray it on the chessboard, and you'll see that there's traces of semen on the blue piece. Ema Sky. Someone used a marker to write their name on this. Yeah, I wonder who. Ema Sky. Don't tell me you bring this with you everywhere you go.
Well, you never know where something might go down.
Just what kind of a world do you think we live in? Oh, God. I mean, you can't really be mad. She could also use it as, like, self-defense. It's probably flammable. Spray it on someone. Toss a match onto them. Can I examine anything else here? No. Alright, I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye. To the parking lot. And then out of the parking lot to... Can I talk to, Miss Sister? What's her name? I don't know, Lana? There you go, got it. It looks like Miss Sky is in questioning.
I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine? How is she supposed to answer that?
Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Grant say that arrested a suspect in the police department murder?
Let's come back later.
Was that you reading my thoughts when you were staring into my eyes as I was thinking to myself? Alright, here we go again. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. All 2 of them.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
Ugh, it makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead set in investigating.
Really, really poor taste, Ema. Like 1/2 people were murdered and you're making dead puns?
But don't mess up or we could wind up dead!
What is wrong with you? I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. It's just fucking completely quiet in here. What, did they still have the same issue with Babes in the magazine? A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Alright. Can you ask them where they get that? Just like out of curiosity. Is it here? I thought it was in the evidence room. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. No, there's the same 2 people standing there and Gumshoe's gone now.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
I think you might just have inhaled too much fucking luminol testing fluid. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here, after all. Yeah, I'd be running fast if one of my fellow detectives got killed.
So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is!
She's like a kid in an amusement park.
Oh, a real crime scene! Let's go take a look.
Why is everywhere so quiet? It's eerie. I hate it. What the fuck? Evidence room entrance. Okay, so this is a different evidence room than the one I got fucking attacked in. So maybe there are actually like ways of finding criminals in here, because the last one was not so lucky. Yeah, this is straight up a saloon though. So they're drinking fucking copious amounts of alcohol. They've got a fucking big deer skull or a cow skull or some shit on the wall. You got their ponchos, their cactus. Of course, every office needs a few fucking cacti. It's closed. The saloon is closed. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. Is that a fucking trap? Is someone hiding behind this desk waiting to pull on this?
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
Oh, okay.
So
beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime?
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti! They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
What? If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. Is that a thing people say? What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
Yeah, me too. Really? No music here either? Am I playing a horror game? Alright, Phoenix, put your foot in this.
Look, on the floor. A lasso.
It looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap? Here? Wait, I know! Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination. Drink some of the liquor that they left lying around. Can I examine anything else? So I can examine the fucking ponchos. Let me take a look at these. There's a security guard uniform hanging here. That is not what that is. What are you talking about? Maybe if he was a security guard for the fucking YMCA, but this is not a security guard uniform. This is a fucking cowboy outfit.
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
It looks like more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather thong? What's that called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? I know! A poochie!
How do you not know what the poncho is called?
Wait, maybe that wasn't it.
It's a poncho, but I don't think I'll keep that I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. I mean, you thought it, and she can read your thoughts, so you surrendered that information already.
This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch!
I'd say it'd be more of a YARK! Myself. Alright. It doesn't look very prickly though, it just looks like a smooth cactus.
Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I would think just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
What are you talking about?
See, they've got 2 arms.
How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
What? Is she a fucking monster?
I'm not so sure I see the resemblance.
She's like a frozen hedgehog or something?
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
It was nice having music for like actually 2 seconds there, but now it's gone again. I can look at all these monitors. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there.
Yeah, let's not do that. The evidence room must be on that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd open? It'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Did you not try to get that before waltzing into a fucking security station? Alright. What about the big comical fucking sign that says Texas? Alright, whatever. Yeah, nothing else from here. Can I spray my jizz detection liquid anywhere? It's so quiet. It's actually scary. Did I turn off music without realizing? Look, that patrolman's saluting down at the guy. He must be okay, this is the same. Wait, what? Never mind. You idiot! What were you thinking? Where's your head?
Sir, it's right here, sir.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was showing the detective where his head was.
They make a good pair. What? What are you talking about? Alright, just get me the fuck out of here, dude. Where do I have to go? I've gone here, I've gone here. I could go back to the Wright and Cola offices. Criminal Affairs Department. I'm gonna talk to the Chief of Police and see if he can let me into the place. And that must be the Chief of Detectives. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Detective killed in the evidence room? Tell no one outside the police department! No! I told that old lady at the restaurant everything!
Someone's getting a the motion. I mean, you did also scream it out loud with two fucking bystanders standing right here. That must be one of the detectives. I swear I've spoken to this guy 3 times and I've given him a different voice every time. I can't remember what he's supposed to sound like. He's mumbling something to himself.
I know. The killer used dry ice! If you put it between the latch and the door, the room could be sealed shut. This is good. I'll win a writer's award for sure.
He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. Oh, of course. Look, it doesn't seem like there's anything useful here. Can I fucking steal one of these computers? These are the detective's desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Can I steal this big DS? Nope, I cannot steal the big DS. Well, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'll go back here. Hello? Can I show you anything? SL9, like, I want to talk to you about the SL9 incident, but I can't, for some reason. Can I, does it show up? Nope. I showed you that. I didn't show you this. Fucking try it. Could you take a look at this? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, come on, dude. Do you really have to give me this big old dialogue every time I fuck up? I fuck up a lot. It's what I do. You're a freak. Not useful. Not useful? Uh-oh. I'm already stuck. I'm gonna go back to the guard room because it seems weird that they would tell me to go there and then not have anything there. Phoenix, can you stick your foot in this lasso and see what happens? Alright, come on. There's gotta be an unticked magnifying glass around here somewhere. I'm gonna fucking sweep this room until I find it. I'm sweeping, dude. I'm sweeping hard. Alright, mission failed. Can I go into detective mode? Just spray the luminol testing fluid everywhere, put your red glasses on, and go about your merry day. Maybe I can investigate this?
There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL9 too. What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not sure, but it reminds me of a similar code.
DL6.
Maybe it's a case number?
That's weird.
What?
I don't remember where, but I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either.
Maybe I should check the court record again. Not useful. I already knew this. You are tricking me. You are being cruel to me. I mean, I'll look at this again. I can't look at this again. So I have to look at the court record again, which is what I'm looking at currently. So, okay. SL. Obviously, it's got to be referring to this, but it won't let me, like, it won't let me examine this. I can click hard, but it won't let me examine. Give it to Edgeworth, blah, blah. Murder weapon. No traces of blood. Traces of blood, no prints. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to, the Detention Center. Which doesn't link to this place for some reason. There we go. Are you here? Nope. I'm gonna go back to Edgeworth's office. See, this is the point where I feel like I've done everything, so I either walk around until someone spawns, or I actually missed a really obvious thing that I was supposed to click on. Can I show you anything else? Like, I swear I could talk to you about SL9. There's no way they would fucking just... Phoenix would just be like, can you tell me about SL9? And she'd just not... Can I show you the photo?
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room.
Nope.
But even I get flustered sometimes.
So, you went straight to the scene of the crime. Like, no! You're full of shit. Why is no one questioning this? Hold on. Look at this picture. First of all, okay, Kara's here, and there's a chain link fence, okay? Kara's over here with the back of it facing this way, so she'd have to be on that side of the room, and she's saying she was up here. Why is no one calling her out on her bullshit? She could not have taken it from up there. You went straight to the scene of the crime, you liar.
I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes.
In other words, 5 minutes after the crime?
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem. Fucking get her ass.
Listen, little girl, I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time.
Can I ask you about that time? Let's go! It actually fucking shows up now.
That incident really opened my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Was it in the fucking Wild West? Like, you're from the fucking 1890s, you're from the 1920s, and you're from the 1950s. Like, there's just 3 different generations matched up here.
The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence.
So, they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Jesus Christ, it really was in the fucking 1890s. Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that.
I mean, I would argue that it's cleaner if you don't kill anyone.
The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred.
How? What do you mean it couldn't be cleaner than that? You mean they just murdered someone for no reason?
Yes, so fucking clean. I got a clean headshot on him from fucking down the hall. No one ever caught me.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence. Of a sort. Made up evidence.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence?
The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those?
Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops. I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall.
No, his first one was a lot catchier. You don't need all of this extra shit. Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. You even put in fucking air quotes? Alright, fine, I'll ask you about Detective Marshall. Or Detective Marshall.
As a professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined.
Well, I mean, what were you looking at? Are you just fucking calling for a pizza or something? Well, he does all the work.
And then, it was over, and he was demoted.
Who was that guy? I just noticed there was an extra person there.
However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait! Those lunches you sell.
There is only one reason I can't come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriends? How many does she have, anyway?
Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
They haven't all disappeared. You're standing in front of one, and the other one's probably going to walk in soon enough.
There has to be a connection. So, Rookie?
What?
It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes? Then you should take this.
What?
It's laced with Adderall. It will help you pay attention.
Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Steak lunch received from Miss Star. Alright, Edgeworth.
Miss Star?
Oh no, it's gotta be Officer Marshall, never mind.
Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his... Are you ghost going out? Why do you want to know?
I mean, apparently she's going out with fucking everyone, so I don't know why you need to ask.
I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was detective.
But now he's so cold! Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I mean, you called him your boyfriend. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's nice to have music back. Fucking hell. I felt like I was in the void. Floating through endless space. Oh. February 23rd, Police Department entrance. This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Oh god. Please! Huh? Wasn't that? Oh god.
One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you.
Detective Gumshoe!
Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Yes, it is! Well, I mean, just give it to him for free. And you could charge him, though. And he probably has more money than both of us combined. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Now's no time for despair. Hope always wins. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing at the police department evidence room, right, pal?
Oh my god, Phoenix looks like... You look so sharp with the fucking grayscale suit. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective
Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch, pronto! Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly.
He just faded away. No! We should have fed him sooner, before he disintegrated! Wait, don't leave!
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry.
Later! Wait, have your steak! I have this for you!
You ran off to the evidence room.
Oh well, this investigation's off to a running start. Alright, well, I'll smell you later. I want to give you your steak, though. I don't want you to starve. You poor, poor bastard. I can't believe Emo will be like, we have this steak, but it's not for you. It's for someone else, but we don't know who yet. God, you just can't connect everywhere from anywhere. There we go. Detention Center. Who is it? It's gonna be fucking Wright. I almost said Wrightworth. It's gonna be fucking Wrightworth. And it's gonna be Edgeworth, and there's gonna be some serious Wrightworth going on here.
Still, I do feel better about things. A little.
Wait, no, it wouldn't be Edgeworth. There's no way fucking Gumshoe would be this happy about arresting Edgeworth.
I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
I mean, it might be that other policeman that has like a weird shaped head. No offense. Yeah, I guess they did. Or Larry Butts, if something smells as usually Butts. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. I mean, or the fucking cowboy. Oh my god, it could be anyone. Ah, God! Alright, it's not as bad as the metal detector. Ween? What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me? A perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Yeah, it's him. Oh, you poor bastard. Hi. Greetings, sir.
Wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins. So, you're a guard here at the detention center?
That is some wishful thinking if I've ever fucking seen it. No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report?
No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't, is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? You're gonna have to fill in the blanks. Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir! Who the fuck let this dude bring a megaphone into the fucking room with him? What? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. I mean, he's got this theme. Anyone who has this theme is good in my books. There's no way he did it. I refuse to. I just noticed this badge. That's fucking great. Oh, I love that. You are the most sweet, innocent person in existence. I know you did not do this. Shut up, though! Sir! I'm a patrolman with the General Affairs, sir! Sir! Ow! I hear you fine, Officer Meekins. It's a business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room?
That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir.
Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
Marshall?
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person! Ow, 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 ow!
What the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand?
Ah!
Just like Miss Sky. Did he just transform into a monochrome fucking Lana Sky?
This is my true form. I'm beautiful, sir.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand.
I was stabbing someone to death, sir. Multiple times, sir.
I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? What do you mean you don't mean to pry? You just fucking asked him if he was a murderer. You killed Detective Bruce Goodman at the evidence room, right?
Phoenix, you're such a dickhead. Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or a victim, sir, then label me as a victim.
I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that. You have been in detention before, and so is fucking Maya, and neither of you are murderers.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
You know, come to think of it, no one who's been in this room has been a murderer. It's only been innocent people. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger, or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So, you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department, devoid of light or any other creature comforts.
Oh, God.
I don't know any detectives!
So they just lock you in a box?
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir! None! Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir!
At least someone around here is more confused than I am. I like this guy. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir, I, masturbated a little too hard, sir.
Don't you think you should just confess?
But sir, but there was nothing I could do!
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir! And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious!
The next thing you knew, you were... Huh?
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir! All alone! Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared!
What?
Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir! Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared? We know he didn't die there because he died somewhere else, Phoenix. That's some story. I want to talk to you more. I like you. What can I show you that would make you talk? Do you want to look at my cool badge? Officer Meekins, have a look at this. Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, sir. Laugh! Laugh at me, sir!
Okay.
Huh? I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she has one just like it.
Me? Why would I?
I know, sir. I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges.
What are you talking about?
Nowhere! I'm alone! All alone! Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir!
Is he talking about those badges on her coat? I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. And you'd be wrong, Phoenix. She is like almost 10 years younger than you. What is he talking about? Alright, can I show you? I just want to show you absolutely everything.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it!
That's what?
My head was blank until this very moment.
Well,
But, sir, now I remember! I remember, sir!
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct! That card! That card was the cause of it all!
This ID card?
Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing!
I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. Okay, good. We get to talk to you more. Sweet. I'm happy. Can you tell me what it is you remember? What it is you do remember? Okay, there we go.
Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will.
What are you talking about?
I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
Do you not wear socks? You freak. You are a monster. I'm glad you're locked up because you belong in jail. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. I mean, look, he looks suspicious by himself. He looks like fucking incognito mode if he was a stripper.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto others as before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir.
Was your father God? What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was here.
Right, what is this? Like a tag on a present? A tea bag? Oh, we get to talk to him more? So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Mima? What do you mean, Phoenix? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. Oh, I see. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say!
Why did what? There's no evidence of anyone dying in the evidence room. Why are people saying someone died in the evidence room?
That is... I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
They told me that it had to be him, sir, on that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly?
No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
My sex tape, sir! From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on tape!
You waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry! Really sorry, sir! I'll hand over my badge! I don't deserve it!
You don't have a badge. No, thanks. I have my own, and it's way better than yours. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene. You don't have a badge. What are you talking about? I thought that's what he was going to talk about earlier, is how they didn't give him a badge because he's not a real policeman. But you've got this armband, you've got a fucking PAX East tag, you got like this, what is this, a fucking whip? You got a strap on a bag, you got like a tea bag thing, you got a little symbol on your hat. You're all decked out, dude. You're more official than I'll ever be, just in all the wrong areas. I forget where it just told me to go, to be honest. Scene of the crime. So, criminal affairs department. Nope. Oh, never mind. This is the right place. Okay. Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the chief of detective's desk. It's Police Chief Gant. Oh, this motherfucker.
And you're sure this is all, You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags. I'd skipped on accident, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside the personal coffee machine, deep in his rectum. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir! And we'll scour the place again, sir.
The chief of detectives looks a little flustered.
Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much?
Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir. You do not work for this fucker. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Oh God, what is this theme? Huh? I thought it was like a little bit of vampire going on, but now he's like a very fancy clown. Edgeworth, immediately. Let's talk about Edgeworth, baby. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Has he talked about me at all? Just wondering.
Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yeah, well, they've had no end of trouble with the board since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto?
Oh god, front-facing Von Karma is always scary. Von Karma?
Alleging he was undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court you fixed so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. Why are you tugging your hair like that? Why is it so elastic? Like, ring, ring.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
Oh no.
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean.
They're being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, Righto. I can't give all our secrets away just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, so I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on. He was the one you were picking on earlier?
Huh? You saw that? Whoops.
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
You did just say it out loud in front of the person you're trying to be discreet in front of. I want to show you more stuff. I like you, Gant. You slimy bastard. So this is just the police. This is like the police symbol in this area, I guess, because it's on Meekins' hat as well. So, and you got it on your cross. Is this for warding off vampires? Is this so Von Karma can't come near you? What can I show? Can I show you this fucking bullshit? See what you said about it? I was wondering, can you take a look at this? Nope.
Oh, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one.
The guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger.
That's who you just tried to show him. So I doubt he would be talking about him. Received from Miss Star, excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Which you didn't even mention Officer Marshall by name. Why would you even think? Okay, whatever, fine. I would have gave it to Gumshoe. Just give it to Gumshoe and then he can use his brawn to threaten Officer Marshall. I don't know what else could be useful here, and I don't want to go through all this dialogue again. I want to show you my attorney's badge. I always show it off to everyone. I was wondering if you take a look at this. Oh, no. No. All right, get me to here, please. Bum.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Ooh. No, get the fuck out of here. What? All right, I have to go talk to Gumshoe. Where the fuck is Gumshoe? Oh wait, the doy. I was just told to talk to this dude, so I'm gonna talk to him.
Oh, sorry, I had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something? Is this a telegram?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case.
Can only be submitted to the chief of police.
I should really get back to investigating
The police department crime scene.
All right, sure. It was said in red, so it's got to be true. Just walk past this fucking monstrosity standing outside. Are you here? What do you want from me? I can't go in. They won't let me. Where is Officer Marshall? They told me to investigate the police crime scene, but I can't do it. Can't fucking do it. There we go. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Righto asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
Now, Righto.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all.
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50. No problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show, you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey! This is the detective's ID card, isn't it?
We already have one of those.
It's a special card for guests. Don't lose it.
Yes, sir! It's an honor.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
So I obviously don't trust you. I want to, though, because you seem cool.
Looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID!
What have you had this whole time? You seem happy.
Yes, sir! Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir!
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. The girl. What is the actual, like, what is the other badge you already had? Police department entrance. You got your POG badge. I know that much. Guard station. Can I finally fucking swipe the card and get through here? The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gannett.
I actually want to look at this first. I forgot. Wait, what? Never mind, it's not even here. I'll examine this, though, before I forget. Bruce Goodman, ID 50... I'm assuming it's 9 scribbled out. Yeah, that's 9 scribbled out, not 7 scribbled out. ID 59, 221, status report. Bruce Goodman. I'm 59. I'm 59. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll check slot number 59 when we go in here, I guess. Right, I don't have the actual thing in my inventory.
Let's just walk in.
It won't open.
Ha! The card reader's turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my bambina sky so gray?
Why do they even bother with the question mark, if he starts a sentence with howdy? We know who it is. How long until he starts shaving? I say 2 sentences. Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him?
What's that? Why does it have to be him look for?
2 sentences, baby!
As you may have surmised, here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. And that's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Sheriff's badge, I hate to break it to you, means fucking nothing for about 100 years. Yeah, they kind of went out of fashion a while ago. Yeehaw?
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little dogies. The crime scene's awaiting.
Wait, is this Dogies? I can't remember. No, I think it's Dogies. I'm just still laughing about the fucking Google readout. Dogies. Oh no, I hate when things that beep. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
You're busy, then?
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. How do you remember his his bullshit exactly? He's not going to answer me. I'm going to try, though.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands, like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter, I say a little prayer.
Excuse you? What was that? Did you just croak?
What was that all about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too hungry to talk. Oh, I forgot about the steak. I completely forgot about the steak.
You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either.
Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation, pronto. Do people's stomachs usually make that noise when they're hungry? Like, that sounded like a bird. Or like a fucking Wendigo or something. Here, take this out, day-old steak. It's cold, it's got like a block of butter on top of it.
That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, he's from California.
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Miss Starr.
So did you smell the television?
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I see. I see!
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall.
All right, Bambina. You win. Ask him anything.
Finally, it seems like
I'm choking.
he's willing to talk.
Help me, Bambina. I'm choking.
Shut up, we have to ask you some questions. All right, guard station. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
Oh, God. You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
And you get to get absolutely fucking shit-faced on the daily, apparently. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us.
Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you're saying that while just drinking what I can assume is alcohol, so I understand.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Getting shit-faced? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
It is a bike, 100%.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take the machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know?
No, I don't know, I'm afraid.
And Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's gone. That's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it, anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There's some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case?
That's right. The evidence transfers.
Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. I mean, it only looks like there's one.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, they're in one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
That's the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Oh, okay, that's handy. Nice, baby! Woo! So this is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. 420.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
420? Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing.
Oh, God. I see you're smoking some kind of tumbleweed, partner.
Sorry, but could you explain this whole transferal thing? What this whole transferal thing's about?
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So, what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in that underground vault at the county sheriff's department.
What? Do you just have a fucking landfill?
It's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. I mean, just go fucking dig it up. Who cares? I wanted to ask you about the... Was that added to my court record? No. Okay, I'll show you this, because this card was used, I'm assuming. See this? This is the victim's ID card.
The one that was on the ground in the parking lot?
The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. Seriously though, 77777 like they did that on purpose. Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing, but it's a 30-minute drive.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
ID card record added to the court record. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here.
Good idea.
I mean, show it to... Oh, that is not the right thing. Oops. Show it to Meekins, I guess. And show it to this fucker. I want to know when you went in.
Sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand.
This is neither Wild nor West here.
Aha! But that and this are two different things entirely.
I guess so? Huh? I'm lost. Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Show me your fucking card, you Deutschbag! Alright, get me out. I want to find, Gumshoe. I want to find Gumshoe, I want to find, Meekins. This is not where I want to be.
Boop, boop, blip, boop.
Alright, Meekins. Oh, fuck. Why is this the only one that has a name? Did we we filled it in. So, someone went in at the exact same time as him. Which is interesting. So I'm assuming this one's Meekins. Who the fuck went in at 4:20? So did someone just go in at 4:20, blaze up in the evidence room with some fucking contraband weed that they took off of the criminal? We're gonna put this in the evidence room so we know we have a case against you later. What? Someone smoked all the evidence? Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. I'm really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. Okay, well, why, what? They told me to show it to people with ID cards and I just did that. Edgeworth, I miss you. I mean, I'll show this to you, even though you're not giving me any fucking help. Could you take a look at this? You, okay, no. Okay, move. Detention Center, High Prosecutor's Office, Police Department entrance. Help me. What to do? Well, where should we begin? Oh, well, isn't it obvious? We should begin with that, you know, that thing.
The mystery of the victim, I guess. How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in 2 places simultaneously? Oh, well, you see. But we should go to the police department. The evidence room, was it? She was about to solve the case and you interrupted her. I'm not being very useful here, am I? I mean, you tried and I interrupted you like an asshole. No, you're being very helpful. Yeah, don't say it out loud. She might get some fucking confidence between it. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all these rumors? You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
There was that business with him not reading that officer's report. About the killing of the police department. Right. So many flashbacks in this chapter. Oh my god. Okay, no, this is the flashback. The chief of police was right about that. But I can't help but think. I love how, like, there's sounds for him clapping. Like, you can hear his hands, but you can't hear his laughter. So he's not laughing. He just has his fucking mouth open with a beta male smile and he's clapping, but bobbing his head up and down like a fucking monster. Someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. I wonder who. Alright, what do we do with this? Help me. Oh, that didn't work. Ah! Here, present. Here, see this? I've noticed the blah blah blah. Okay, screw you. I'm examining this poster of the Steel Samurai. There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. Okay. I thought you would comment on that now that we know you like the Steel Samurai, but I guess not! Whatever. Look, dude, maybe I should just actually talk to them? No. Is this the knife that he pulled on you? Officer Meekins, this is for you. Stabs him. Eek! I'm scared of knives, sir! It's okay, I just wanted you to take a look at. That's it, sir! Last night, sir! That's the one! I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled! On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. I'm gonna stab you! Ah! Sucker. Right, what about this other knife? Officer Meekins, this is for you! Okay. Officer Meekins, I'm gonna drive this into your chest. Please, sir, no! Alright, what can I show you? Goodman's lost sight report? Do you know anything about this? Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir, really sorry, but I have no idea what this is. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. There's gotta be somewhere obvious that I'm missing. Not here. Not here. Criminal Affairs Department guard station? Can I really not show you anything else? There's gotta be something else. What about the, what about this knife? Can you tell me about that? Anything about this? Sheriff's back in the Wild West. Okay. Oops. See, I don't even know if that shows up on stream, but I have this weird. I have a keybind on my mouse. Like I have buttons on my mouse, like macros, and I keep pushing one of them on accident, and I don't know what it's even bound to, but it makes like a weird transparent screen come up. I don't fucking know, dude. It's mysterious. It's probably like fucking Xbox Game Bar or some stupid shit like that. Due to loss of blood, one knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Here's the thing, right? Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. He died. He died between 4 and 5. Between 4 and 5:14. Someone dressed up as him went into this, then left, and someone else dressed up as him. No. Wait, what's the photograph? No, there's no photograph of them together. It's only her wearing his coat. And then the corpse was found there. So, I think he was dead before and someone dressed up as him and then they dumped the body. I don't frickin' know, dude. It's weird. It's a funky one, alright. Listen, can I just fucking plunge this into your stomach until you tell me something? Tell me something useful, dude. What about my badge? Can I show you this? Nope. The sheriff's back in the Wild West. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I apologize. It might have been the fact that he said evidence that tipped me off to the obvious solution to my problem. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that you know, Satan possessed me, so I wasn't in the right state of mind. It's not my fault.